Oh, but we got our sword. Oh, dude, he was up on the freaking roof. How the hell did he get up there? There you go. Dude, he was up. He just... Oh, that or he jumped out the window. Hey, welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we are back with another episode of our SCUM Medieval Marauder series. And we just left this town, and we had stopped at the pharmacy. But we're going to head back. We're going to head back to our base because I've got a lot of crap in my inventory that is taking up space for anything new that I may want to have. So we're going to head back to the castle. We're going to put our stuff back into the chest that we have. You know, we'll do a little bit of building because we do have to keep working on that. Otherwise, it'll never get done. And then we're going to go out and do another raid. We're going to go maraud another place. See if we can find more loot, you know, that we can use. I do want to take a trip to the trader, possibly this episode. We'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do. But I may take a trip. I'd like to unload some of the items that we've got. Maybe we can buy some stuff from him. That'll help us. But like I said, we're just down the road right here, so not too far. I mean, it's a far trip, unless you got a motorcycle. Then it's pretty fast. Ooh, right through the bushes. Yeah, we'll take this road around. We don't need to go through the middle of the town. This will take us right along the backside, right up to our cabin, or up to our castle. There we go. Home sweet home. Let's stop right here on the road. We don't need to drive across the drawbridge. Get up, dude. All right. What I do want to do, though, is I want to take this out, and we're going to carry that in our hands. And we'll get that back inside and get it out of the motorcycle. And that way we got room for other stuff later. We'll see how our walls are holding up. We'll probably have to do repairs, you know, every episode or so. Let's see what the flag is looking like. Element 7. Expanded element. I don't think anything is degraded yet. Hey, this one has, damn it. Is that not covered by my flag? Either way, let's get up top. We got the walls here. We still need to put a door on that. I don't remember there being a little wooden walkway right here. Either way, let's get this skull head in here. So we got that out. For right now, let's take out the hunting scope. Let's take the gun. This is stuff we may sell later on. That's why I was collecting it. But we don't need to carry that in our inventory right now. Let's get the bolts together. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's 10 bolts right there. No wonder. All right, we'll take 10, and we got 3 more right there. We got a little bit of scrap metal. Like I said, we're going to slowly collect that stuff up. Let me get this lettuce out, too, for right now, the cabbage and the eggs. We got a lot of broccoli. We'll eat some of that. We'll put some back. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. And what else we got? We got another gun. Let's take that out. Hold on to the bandage. We got a potato. Let's put that over here, too. And a MAC-10 magazine. We don't need to carry that around, or the alcohol. We're going to kind of sort some of this stuff out later. So we got here vitamin pills and our painkillers. Let's take the painkillers out and the vitamins. We don't need to carry those around. Actually, we got 2 water bottles. Let's put one of them away here. We got our lockpicks, and we got some more arrows. For right now, let's get those arrows out as well. It's just taking up space. And we got the other ones already in there. Now, let me get my toolbox. I did have a toolbox in here. Just so we can continue doing repair work to the base. And I think you got to do it on the flag, but it's showing here probably. Upgrade, repair wooden wall. Do you have to do each wall individually? Because that may take forever. See, that's back to 100. Dude, I don't like that. Let me go back to the... see, the trees came back right here. Let me go back to the flag. I should be able to repair all base elements using the flag. Otherwise, I'm going to miss something, and the stuff is going to disappear on me. So let's see here. Come on, man. Repair all base elements. There we go. Yeah, I thought you could do it this way. You could do it the other way too, I guess. But we need toolkits to do that, and we can craft them. We got 24 left in that toolkit. Yeah, we can craft makeshift toolkit or improvised toolkits too. So we will do that if we need to. But since we found this one, we'll just use this. And I will put that back. Nice. All right, got a little bit more done. And we don't have a lock on. Do I have a lock in here? I put a lock on my bike. That's what I did. Yeah, I put that lock on there. What the hell is this? Oh, stone. Okay. Get out of there. So while we're here, let me see what does it take to build a door, to get a door on this thing here. Base building. Let's see here. Twig half-width wall. No, we don't want that. Wooden wall. Wooden single door. I think that's it right here. Yeah, it is. Let's get that in place. All right, and what do we need to build this now? 1 bolt, toolkit, and 3 planks. And some kind of weapon or tool to put it in there. So let's see here. We don't have any planks in here, but we can take the bolts. Take those back. We needed a bolt. I don't think we needed rope. We needed planks. We need a toolkit. All right, and what I'll do is I'll do stuff like this. Where's my Did I have it? I thought I had an axe in it. Yeah, here's the axe. Let's take that out. We'll use that. Items, inventory. There we go. We'll use the axe to put whatever we need to into the door. Tool wise, because it gives you options like there's a knife. Yep, that's in there. And that went in from that. Okay. We get our nails. We get our tool. We just need 3 planks and we'll have the door done. So everything else can come back out. Hold on to the axe. But we can get these. Oh, wait a minute. How do I still have 3 bolts? I must have had a nail on me or something somewhere. We'll get the rope out too for now. And we'll get this back out. All right, that's done. 3 planks. Let's go get us a tree. We can chop one of these down right here. That'll get it out of my way as well. All right, tree is gone. Let me carry this log over by the door. We'll go through the door this way. Hopefully, no freaking puppets over here. All right, let's put this down on the ground. Right? No, I can't do it right there. There we go. All right, let's cut into wooden planks. Luckily, I took the axe back out because I forgot to put that back into my hands. We should get 4 planks out of here. We only need 3, so we'll try to save the other one if we can. There we go. That's done. We can put a lock on there as well if we need to. But we got this open. Where's our other plank? I know sometimes they go flying. Dude, I think we lost our plank. Did we put all the planks into here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe all of them went into here. Either way, we got the door done. We got that part done. So that wall is completely blocked off on that side. They can't get through the windows, I don't think. And I see crossbow bolts or something laying on top of that chest. There's another chest up there. So let me see. We're not going to block that off just yet. We got this part here. What are you doing, dude? Get out of your stance. Yeah, I like this. See, we can come over here and we can look down. Pretty cool. Let me see if I can do something like what I wanted to do, like build another floor on here. So if I build another... let's see, crafting, base building. Let's do another twig foundation. I was kind of hoping to build one like that level. Oh, here we go. We could do one on this level. Let's build one here. And that's not how I want to do it. Let's delete this one. But this is kind of what I need to do. Let's do this. Let's destroy that. Let's build it again. And we'll do it from the ground here so I can see what I'm doing. So let's try this again. I kind of want it that level, but it doesn't look like I can get it that high, but I can get it this high. So let's make sure, if nothing else, make sure it touches the wall. We'll kind of do it right here. All right, let's see how that's going to look. And I think I can walk underneath it, you know, once it gets built, so I can get back and forth. But mainly, I'll have these stairs going up and down. Yeah, and that'll go right there. Let me see if I can do another one, dude. It's freaking crooked. Oh my gosh! All right, let's delete this again. We're gonna get this right because I don't want to have these things all screwy on me. So let's try it again. Let's keep it against the wall, but we'll take it as high as we can get it. Kind of like right. Damn. Right there. You know what? That's pretty good. I like that. We'll leave it right there. Let's see if I can build another one off of this, because that's what's going to... come on, dude. Let's see if I can snap this in. I can't see with that freaking... I can kind of snap it. I mean, it doesn't snap in, and it's a little crooked. If I build it like that, though... That's pretty close to being... That's good. I like that. And it touches the wall. Does it go through the wall? That's what I'm concerned with. I don't see where the legs on the other side land. It kind of does, but... I wonder if I can bleed this through. Let me try this again. Let's try this again. We gotta get this thing perfect. Otherwise, it's going to look all screwy. All right, so now that we got that in place... There we go. I can kind of get it through, kind of... into each other without going through the other wall. There we go. I should be able to run underneath it. Let's build one of these and see how that's going to look. So let's see. Fill with stone axe. So we got that done. We need our rope, 2 sticks, and 2 logs. Yeah, let's try this. Why am I so slow? So let's get our rope back. We do have some of that. We got 2 rope left. Damn, that's it. All right, we're going to need sticks and logs, so let's see what we can put into here. Okay, we got our 2 rope. That's done. We need to go out and do some raiding, and oh, man, look at that. I may have to redo that other platform. I'll do that. Let's build this one first, and then I'll redo the other one. So we can get up and down this side, too. So let's do this. We'll fill with the logs. So we got the logs in here. We just need 2 sticks. And where did I see... right here. Let's take these right here. Let's get my axe out. We'll just cut these down. And that's a good thing about these bushes coming back all the time. And that's kind of the reason that I'm building these platforms and not just using the ground itself, because eventually these things are going to grow back. And this way, if I'm above that stuff, it won't bother me. Long wooden stick. Let's cut that into small ones. Okay. Now let's take the small ones. And those are logs, small logs. We don't want those. Those are for like a fire. All right, let's try to get this one done. Okay, this one is done. And, of course, this one turned red immediately. So let's get rid of this one. And let's try this again. So it can snap in. So if I build one here... I can build one here. It's just not going to... it's going to be bleeding through the wall. Okay, that's all right, though. I can live with that. Now let's build another one. Right off of that. Perfect. So this is going to kind of be like... We're going to... Oh, I may have to fix something right there. So we can come up the stairs. And this will be a platformed area. I kind of wanted to make it off of this level of wall. I just can't get the platform to go high enough. But, you know, we'll have this section over here. And then once I get these done, I can build walls and then a roof over top of here. And we may go up another floor. So, you know, I don't know. We may go... This whole area may be just my castle. And then we can expand out from there. But first of all, we need some safe place. And that's going to be this. So let's fill some of these in. We need rope. We got the sticks. We just need rope and logs. Let's get some logs in here. We have some laying on the ground. Still. Oh, actually, did we use them all up? I think we did. All right, let me cut this tree down. All right. What are you doing? My mouse hit the, I hit a button by accident. Let's get these into here. Okay, we got our logs. We just need one stick for this one. Let's get these logs over here. Okay, there's one. And we use all these up this way. That's kind of cool. I don't see anything else on the ground. You know, log-wise that I can pick up. Damn. Okay. We got those little mini logs, but that's not going to be it. Let's cut this down. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop. Let's get the axe in my hands. There we go. I don't want to use up my sword chopping up freaking trees. Okay, any long sticks? Let's cut that up. All right, let's see how many of these I can fit in my inventory. All but one. All right, no problem. Now we can put these into here. Those sticks are into that one. Sticks are into there. Oh, why'd that turn? Oh. What do we need here? Oh, we need 2 rope. Okay, well, we got all the sticks done. We got a couple left in our inventory. Let's pick up the other one because I don't want to waste any of this stuff. And we'll take those little logs here. The small wooden logs are for like I said, those are for like a campfire. You know, I can't put them into the platforms, but that's how we're going to do it. And you know what? Let's make some rope with all those sticks. Let's make some rope if it'll let me. Oh, I'm on the base building. Items. Here we go. All right, let's craft some rope. And that may use up all our sticks too. That's good if it does. All right, looks like it's all used up. But now we got 10 more rope, which we can put into these other platforms. Like this one. Okay, ropes into there. And ropes into there. We just need logs and logs. And these are going to be done. So with this one here, I don't know that I'm going to go any further out. Let me try really quick on the crafting base building. There we go. And dude, what the hell? Where am I? All items. Modular building elements. What the hell? What just happened? Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. Okay, we cannot attach to there, but we can do one here. So let's put one in there because we would like to do that. Let's see if I can do another one. Now, I may be limited on how many of these blueprints I can place, but right now it's not letting me do those. I could probably do one right in there, yeah. Let's get out of there. All right, so that's kind of what it's going to be like. That's about as far as we can go on that side, which means I can put walls up here. We already have the fence. Let me try that really quick. I'm just curious if I do a twig wall with a window. There we go. So now I'll be able to look out here, you know, once this is done. And then off of this, we can build, you know, more stuff like another floor, the ceiling to protect us from the weather. So that's how it's going to be in here. Let's go grab another tree. There's none nearby that I can just plug into there. So I'll have to climb over here or run over here. I wonder if I can put those in. I probably can put them in through the wall. You know, like I just touched that blueprint or right there. That's fine. We'll have to eventually block all this off too because I don't want them hitting. Let's get that in my hands. Yeah, I don't want them hitting the platform and destroying it from the other side of the wall. So I'll have to block that area off too. But I can't bleed it into each other, so that's why I can't do the other way. All right, all these logs, we got more sticks, a lot of resources here. The problem is it's so time consuming. Like this is as fast as I can run. And I've got to carry these logs one at a time. Now I can get a cart and stuff like that and make it a little easier. There we go, that's done. I just wanted to do that. I want to finish up some of these little projects like this. Get some of this stuff done. I think do I need more sticks? I don't know. Let's finish up these platforms anyway, so that the blueprints are not in the way. The other one I'll leave on that, the wall one. What do we need for here? We need 2 logs. So there's 1, and I think we needed sticks for the other one. And like I said, this tree's going to grow back, so it's not a big deal. I'll cut it down next episode too, if I need to. So we're not going to have to go far, unless we do a lot of building where I have to travel far away. I should be able to get all these trees within reach, over and over again. Oh, basic engineering went up. We got that done. And what do we need for this one here? We probably need everything into this one. We need 1 stick. Oh, there we go. 1 stick and 1 log. Let's finish that up too. Might as well. And we'll get these blueprints taken care of. And then we'll go out and do some more looting. Now that we've returned, we need to clear out the bike a little bit because I want to make sure we got enough room. We did take that giant skull thing out. I want to save that. I don't know if that can attach to the bike, but I don't think it can. But I want to try it anyway. Do something with it later. Either way, we've got it saved. Okay, we just need 1 stick. And let's get the old axe in my hand again. Gonna chop this down. Oh, I can't chop that bush. That's right underneath. All right, we need a stick. Let's just grab one from outside here. And I'm hungry and thirsty. Or I'm starting to get hungry. We can chop that up for sticks, but I'm just going to grab this one really quick. We just need 1. And we'll take these 2 small ones. I'm not going to take the big one and chop it up. And then we'll get this axe and all the other stuff back out of our inventory. Whoa, whoa. There we go. All right, so this part is done. We can put walls and stuff up. It's going to be a little difficult because the wall is going to be in the wall, and I don't know if it'll let me do that. Let's try really quick. I just want to test. We may not have a wall on this side because of that reason. But what we'll do is I'll do the base building. Let me get a wall. A wall with no window. Oh, it will let me place it there. Okay, good. Let's try the other side. We don't need a wall with a window on this side. It will let me place it there. Okay, great. So now we'll have that blocked off. It'll be blocked off so we can't, fall through here or crawl or somebody can't get in. And then this one will be this way. And this one here we're also going to build, if it'll let me. Come on, dude. There we go. Let me see. Let's do a twig wall with a window again. Right there. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 blueprints up. I don't want to build any more or put any more down, and just in case that may be the limit. But we got more of our base done anyway. We got the platform there. We got the other wall finished with a door, so they can't get through. And let's get this other stuff out of our inventory, because once we get this part built, and we can start placing chests down inside, and just a lot of stuff we'll be able to do. More for our resources and stuff. Let's get this stuff out. We don't need to carry all that around, but we'll have it with us. I'll eat that stuff in a minute. We got to get our helmet off. So let's get out of this. Let's get the axe back in here too. It's getting kind of worn out, but at least we got that. All right, let's get away from that chest so it doesn't keep popping up. And let me go back up here to my helmet. There we go. All right, we'll eat a little bit. We'll get that apple eaten too. What the hell? Oh, it wouldn't let me eat it for a second. All right, let's drink some more of this right here. We do need some drink. Let's drink all of this. We'll get rid of it. We only got 3 drinks left on it anyway. All right, that is done. And what I'm going to do is an empty bottle. Hopefully it'll go away and it won't be here next time I load in. But we don't need to carry that around on us. We still have this. Oh, we need to get that beer out. Ooh, that I want to save. That's not a drink for us to, to rehydrate with. So we'll get that out. I get my helmet back on. And that's it. We've got our inventory mostly cleared out. The backpack is empty. If I can get that back over here. Oh, that's too much weight. And where's our improvised sewing kit? Is that it right there? Yeah, we do got it on us. All right, we don't need the thread. That's what it was. Okay, I thought it was thread. All right, let's get back on the bike. Let's go see what else we got in our... I think everything in the inventory. I could pick up these logs and put them in a chest so that they're there next time. But like I said, that tree's going to grow back anyway the next time I load in. So it ain't going to be a big deal. I almost fell off the, the walkway right there. Let's see what else we got left in the bike. I don't think it's much of anything. We just have that mask. That's fine for right now. Let's go ahead and get on the bike. Let's go out and raid someplace. And this time when we get to the road... You know, we went to that... Apparently there was a pharmacy in that last town that I was at. Not the one that I left at the beginning of this episode, but the first town that I went into... Oh, crap. The first town I went into last episode. So let's go down... Let's go back to that town. We'll circle around and see if I can find that pharmacy, because I would still like to find some antibiotics. And if we can find another toolkit, that'll be cool too. If I don't have to craft that stuff, you know, the improvised stuff, I'll do it. It's going to save me a lot of time and resources if I can just find that stuff. But yeah, again, being that this is our Marauder, our Medieval Marauder series, we are restricted from using certain items in this game. But that's fine. Right now, we're still using basic stuff. Except for the bike. That's our horse. Okay, so apparently in this town, there's a pharmacy that I was nearby, but like completely missed. So let's look around a little bit more. Puppets are here. That's fine. I don't plan on stopping just yet. If I drive around and get their attention, that's okay. There's two of them chasing me. So here's the police station. We were here. Is it over here and I just like missed it? Was I like I was standing behind it or something? We'll look around. I'll check all the buildings. I'm not just going to drive past them, you know, without checking to see what the buildings actually are. I don't see any of the... See, I don't see any of the pharmacy signs to indicate that any of these buildings are... See, I was over here getting vegetables, and somebody said I was like right by it. Let's drive back up the road. We'll take a look. Because it'll definitely be helpful in the future if that's the case. I won't have to go as far. Alright, it's not these buildings on the right. We got the garage. We got a little grocery store here. I may check this place out. Let's check out the grocery store. I don't know where those other dudes went. Oh, but we got our sword. Oh, dude, he was up on the freaking roof. How the hell did he get up there? There you go. Dude, he was up. He just... Oh, that or he jumped out the window. That's kind of cool. All right, what you got on you? We're back. They remember me from the last time, and they're like, oh, hell no. I was like, dude, there's a freaking bike. Stupid. All right, well, let's check for food anyway in here. Could always use some extra. Oh, what's right here? Okay, we got a cucumber, some lettuce, and a pepper. Nice. Oh, we got some cigarettes. You know what? We can take these, because these are like 10 of 10. And we were going to try to sell those. I think they do sell for a decent price. So we'll collect those too, take to the trader. Okay, nothing else over here. Can check the register. Oh, yes. 158 bucks. Dude, let me put that right there. I hear somebody coming. I want to make sure I'm ready. All right, not bad. This little grocery store had a little bit of stuff. Had a little bit of stuff for it. So let's look around. Oh, there it is right here. Freaking pharmacy right next to me. I knew I'd find it if I kept looking. All right, so there is one here. Oh, there's a dude inside. Come here, dude. Let's go. Get out here. Well, make me come in there after you. Oh, no. I said if I get infected, there better be antibiotics in here. Hope I didn't get infected. Okay, got bleeding. I got 2 bleeding injuries from one freaking swipe. Gosh. It doesn't matter what kind of armor you're wearing. If they hit you once, you're going to bleed. Although I got another $89 out of you, so I'll take that. 246. And we got 279 there. So there we go. We've already got $524. We got another register here. And another 191. Dude. 700 bucks. We got plenty of money to go to the trader with now. I'm still freaking bleeding. Oh, we don't need that stuff. What is this? Activated charcoal. We're not going to take that. Vitamin pills. We already have some. I could probably sell some of these items too, but I'll take stuff like that. Isopropyl alcohol. We do have a bottle of that stuff at our base already. Vitamin pills. 27 of 50. I got to take that. That's just a lot. I mean, 27 of what? Of 30. Yeah, I may even be able to sell that too. I don't want any of that stuff. What the hell? Some blueberries. I'll take that. And a pair of scissors. Matter of fact, I'll eat those right now, but I can't because I got my helmet on. All right, let's get upstairs. Hopefully there's no other puppets in here. Okay, we are good. So this is the other pharmacy. Nice. And we can make trips back here in the future without having to travel too far. I thought there may have been one in this town. It's kind of small, so it went unnoticed, by me. Damn, I'm not finding anything, good. Don't give me bags. I think I gotta pee. My guy was doing a little dance. All right, let's finish this place up. There's a needle. Don't need that right now. Not gonna take that. Pajama shirt. Some batteries. We cannot use those. Nope, don't need the paper. I don't need the glass. Damn, there's nothing up here. All right, let's go ahead and take care of my issue. All right, got that taken care of, and I think we already searched all of these. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to double check. All right, no antibiotics, but we do have another pharmacy in a nearby town that we can go to in the future. But let's get back on the bike. We're going to go raid another place, and I got an idea where. Just down the road here to my left. We'll drive back through here. I think we've already terrorized these guys enough. 2 trips to this town. Okay, let's do this. Down the road this way, I believe there's a gas station. We can check right here. I don't know if there's going to be any beepers here, but we'll take a quick look. I would like to get some gas. We got money on our card, so we can buy gas if we need to. Our tank's starting to get a little bit low. We want to keep that thing topped off because we do a lot of driving. I hear a beeper. They are here. They're just like popping in now. Okay, let's drive a little bit. I heard there he is right there. I heard him giggling. Okay, my concern is that these guys are all going to come running before I get a chance to shoot at the beeper. So let's do this. Can I get on top of this grocery store? I don't see a ladder. Oh, somebody heard me. Okay, hold on. Let's drive around and take a look. Let's get that beeper. Let's get him to follow us. There you are, dude. Come here. Hey, buddy. Okay, we got another one chasing us. We kind of want to get him to follow us so we can pull him away from here. Oh, dude. Slow down there, buddy. We're trying to get that beeper, not you. But if I get off to fight him, that beeper is going to be on my butt before I get a chance to do anything. There you go. Come on. All right, let's keep going this way. The beeper's still chasing me. When he stops, I can get off the bike and take care of this one. Oh, dude. Okay, the beeper stopped. Oh, come on. All right, let's get up a little closer. I need time to get off this bike before they're on top of me. Stop right here. Get off. Get out our sword. Let's take care of this fool. Still running. And there's more puppets over here. Okay. Then what I'll do is I can go back. Oh, crap. Let's go back. Get the beeper. I gotta hurry up. This bike takes a few seconds to get going. Come on, buddy. Go, go, go. It's got that electric start. So let's see if we can spot the beeper, and then I'll shoot him with an arrow. You know, while he's standing there. Oh, where'd he go? Damn, did he respawn back at the gas station? I don't see him anymore. Sometimes when you... It's kind of a weird glitch. If you drive through a town and get them activated, you know, get them running and all that stuff, and then drive back, they're all gone. I don't see the beeper. I don't hear him. There's another puppet there. All right, I guess we're getting off. Let me get my bow. So I make sure that beeper's not around. Oh, he's done. Crap. Got him. Dude, that's freaking awesome. All right, let's get our sword. Let's go check those guys. Make sure there's no other puppets around. If I've got to run from a beeper, I'm kind of screwed. That bike takes too long to get going. There's a puppet right there. Let me see if I can get my arrow. I don't care about what he's got on him. No, I shot a couple arrows. I think one hit the wall over here. It may have broke. Actually, it's right here. We got it. We got that one. And we got the one in. We got all our arrows back. Awesome. All right, let's get some gas, and we'll search this gas station. Hopefully we can fill this up on the cheap. Let's see here. Drain fuel, drive. Check. What the hell? It won't let me gas it up. Fill fuel from container. Remove locks. Oh, fill fuel with gasoline. Insufficient money. That's what the problem is. All right. Isn't our ATM in here? We just got to put money on our ATM card. All right. No problem. At least we got to figure it out. What do we have in here? What the hell is this? A Rager alternator. Oh, that's pretty cool. Rager. Oh, shoot. I just put my... No. I was like, I just put my freaking sword away to take out the bow. I didn't expect one to be on here on the ground, but they used to be like that, so I'm kind of glad they came back, because that startled me just a little bit. I didn't expect there to one to be in here laying on the ground. And you got a screwdriver. Let's take that. It's only one, but it's a screwdriver. And what else? We got that Rager alternator. Is that a flare? Box of bobby pins and some flares. We got a whole box of bobby pins already. No money. Ooh, there's some stuff over here on the shelf. Beef stew. We'll take that. Can't take the ammo. I mean, we can. There's no point. Damn, I don't have any money on my card. I guess we got to go do that. All right, let's get back on the bike. So I was going to gas this up. We weren't able to. Maybe we'll find some gas cans. We'll do that. I see a puppet down on the road. It's not a beeper, though, so we're going to not mess with him. All right, let's go back down this way. And there's another house coming up over here to the left. And then we've got that area by the airfield, you know, that has a bunch of good potential loot. And a beeper or two. So I think we're going to hit this farmhouse over here up. Let's see. Once we get through this windy freaking road. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look over here. Let's see. I'm really looking for more of those toolkits if I can. You know, we're going to get off right here. I don't see any puppets, but there are no beepers. No, dude, don't do that. I want the sword. Keeps changing my numbers. Oh, dude, there's another bike over here. Hold on. I thought I saw something. Is that ready to go? Let's make sure ain't nobody around. Oh, almost. Dude, look at that. It only needs like a seat. There's a cruiser. And it's, it just looks like it needs a car seat and maybe some gasoline. Anybody in here laying on the ground? Let's close that up. All right, we're clear of puppets. Check some of these boxes and find something useful in here. More stuff we can use to build our base or to work on the base. So far, I found freaking nothing. Watering can. I don't think we're going to be doing any gardening. I need a grill. If I can find one of those grills, I'll take that. There's a box of nails. 10. I'm just going to leave that alone. Screw it. We got plenty of nails. Oh, look at that. Rope. I'll definitely take that. Hell yes. 23 of 50. That's a good find. That's definitely going to help us in our base building. Okay, let's check some of these places out. Some of these buildings. We'll do the barn last. Let's check the house. Yeah, if I can keep an eye out for those wire as well, I can use that in my rope making stuff. Or rope. You know, what I use the rope to craft with. Come on. Okay, and another cooking pot. We do have a cooking pot. I'm not going to take that. If I find one of those grills, I'll take that. There's another cleaver. I can't help it. Those are a good weapon. And now I've got 3 of them. Oh, there's some thread on the bed. Is that a 15? A 13 of 15. That's still pretty good. But we'll leave that alone. What is this? Some slippers and Crocs. My medieval Crocs. And some yoga leggings. All right, we didn't really find much in here. That's fine. I mean, just finding that rope was a good... I feel good about coming here. Because I hate crafting a rope. It just takes freaking forever. You know, chopping down a twig, you know, a twig bush, and then making sure you got 5 pieces or 5 sticks, then crafting rope and only getting 10 out of it. So if I find all that's here, like I'll take the nail. I'll take a single nail and stack them. That I'm not going to worry about that box. What is this? Oh, construction rubber boots. All right. Now, we may have something up top. I'll check. Usually just a waste of time. Yeah, I don't see anything. And I can search this, but I really don't want this stuff here. You know, I'll take a couple feathers. Screw it. All right, let's get back down. And let's move on to one more place I want to check before we wrap this episode up. And we didn't find any toolboxes or nothing like that here. We need to start... This kind of place, I'm not going to find much. You know, I'm not going to get really good gear. Not that I can use a lot of the good gear that I find, but I mainly need more of the construction stuff. So let's go down. There's another place down the road here. You know, before we would get to the airfield. That we could potentially check. And I've seen bikes here before. You know, bicycles, but I'm not really looking for that stuff. It's just an observation. Here we go. Let's check this place. Get our sword in hand. And let's check in here. All right, we got a little crate there. I see some more shotgun shells or something. There's another nail. We'll go ahead and take that one. Garlic seeds. We'll leave that alone. Dude, and there's this little building here, and that's about it. All right, is this clear? All right, nobody laying inside. Let's check these 2 boxes here. Lemon seeds, we're not going to take those. There's that other watering can. Here we go, a 40, that's what I'm looking for. Stuff like this. A toolbox that we can bring back. That way I don't have to craft an improvised one. And I'll probably get more feathers here. I'll take, since I already have 2, let me take 2 more. Give us 4. and we're done with this building. We got this little tool shed here. We'll check this really quick. And I think next episode we're going to go check out the airport, because what we're going to do next episode, not the airport, this area, the gun range. I meant the gun range. We're going to search that area for some items that we may find. Let's take another nail. All right. We'll search that gun range down the road right here for some items that we can find, and then we'll go to the trader with all the stuff that we found so far, and we'll get rid of it. And we'll see what kind of money we can get, and then we can maybe buy something that'll help us that's a better quality, but it'll still fit in with our theme. But either way, we're going to wrap this episode up right here. I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.